Okay, so I would like to talk about oil and fat. Oh my goodness! The devil! It's the devil! Fat! Oh! Fat! Oh no! Oil! Oh no! A lot of low-fat, vegan proponents will tell you never to eat oil. No olive oil, no coconut oil, no grapeseed oil, no sunflower oil, no hemp seed oil, no oil, period. Bad. And I'm just here to tell you, folks, you humble people that watch my videos, the truth when it comes to fat and oil. The truth is that extra virgin olive oil, extra virgin coconut oil, as well as other plant fats and oils that are derived from actual plants, are not harmful to you. I have at one point consumed 2 or 3 avocados a day, and it did not cause me to gain weight whatsoever. I've also been known to consume a whole can of raw almonds, and it never caused me to gain any extra weight. In fact, my waist size got smaller. Now, am I telling people to consume massive amounts of oil and consume all the nuts and seeds they want? No. I leave that up to what a person decides and chooses to do. But I'm just here to tell you that using extra virgin olive oil, extra virgin coconut oil, and some of these other healthy plant-based oils are beneficial for you, in my opinion, if they're used in moderation. I don't believe that we as human beings should have such a fear of using plant oils. All throughout the Bible, olive oil was praised for its health benefits. Many of the longest lived people use olive oil. Jean Calment, Fernando Lapallo, these people used a lot of olive oil on their food and on their skin. And remember that whatever we put onto our body absorbs it. It's food. So we're either taking that food internally or we're taking that food in externally. So even the people that are putting all this oil on their skin, they're consuming that externally. Yeah, that's right, we are. And, people can have their own opinions and try to show the dangers of consuming these things, but I'm telling you, plant-based foods are not going to cause a person harm. They're really not going to cause a person harm when they're consumed in their good, wholesome states. Now, yeah, it's true that if you take coconut and you take its oil out of it, that you're separating it from the other nutrients like the fiber, the vitamins and minerals and whatnot, what have you. But you're still getting a nutritious part of that food, even though you've separated it from its other parts. You still are getting the beneficial effects of the oil. The oil is rich in lauric acid, as coconut oil is concerned. Lauric acid is one of the few foods that we can find abundance in the plant food kingdom, and it's readily available in coconut oil. And lauric acid is found in abundance in breast milk. It's very powerful when it comes to boosting your immune system, fighting viruses, parasites. It's just got a host of health benefits. People have been using coconut oil to help reverse Alzheimer's. Now you got to ask yourself a question. You got to ask yourself, if coconut oil was so bad, then how is it that people are helping reverse their Alzheimer's with it? I mean, I don't think people would go through all that time just posting up a video or writing books about this stuff if it wasn't really true. I read a case of a man who was about to die because he had HIV, and he wanted to go to South America before he died. When he was there, he was staying with some of the natives there, and they were feeding him large amounts of coconut products, like coconut oil, coconut milk. He went back to the States, got retested, and he no longer was positive for HIV. Yeah, coconutoilresearch.org actually shows that it can help kill HIV and AIDS. I mean, there's been research that's been done on that. So clearly, for somebody to say that coconut oil is no good whatsoever, that's very narrow-minded in my opinion. You know, now I'm not going to judge what a person consumes, but I'm just going to present the other side of the story. And the other side of the story is that, you know what, guys? You can say all you want about the dangers of consuming the extra virgin olive oil and the extra virgin coconut oil, but when it comes down to it, then how do you explain the people that have lived really long, healthy lives by consuming this stuff? And also, how do you explain the people that use this stuff and actually reverse Alzheimer's and other serious diseases and get beneficial health effects from it? Also, a lot of people like to claim that extra virgin coconut oil would cause you to have high cholesterol. But then how is it that Mike Adams, you know, the health ranger, has an article on Natural News talking about how to lower high cholesterol, and in it he mentions that he himself consumes extra virgin coconut oil and some other oils like extra virgin olive oil, and yet he has stellar cholesterol reading numbers. So clearly, if it was so bad for you, there's no way that he could have good cholesterol numbers like that, and that's been the case with other people that use it. They get good cholesterol number readings. So, I mean, saturated fat is an important part in the human body, whether people want to admit that or not. And I'm one to believe that if we take things from nature, nature has us covered. Nature's going to provide for us. Nature's not going to do us harm, you know, unless you're going out eating a poisonous mushroom or something. But, you know, a coconut, come on. You know, I think people sometimes get too narrow-minded and too rigid in what they're actually promoting, and then people are like, oh, that's too rigid for me, so I don't want to follow it. So the bottom line is, do not have this terrible fear of consuming extra virgin olive oil and extra virgin coconut oil, because I believe and feel that a lot of people are very narrow-minded when it comes about its use and consumption. You know, one thing that I've observed, and this is just from my own observation, is that a lot of these vegan doctors and people that promote not consuming any oils don't necessarily look that young. I mean, their skin isn't necessarily the healthiest skin that I've seen for somebody around their age. Now, I'm not being mean, I'm just being loving, and that's been an observation that I've noticed. And I do believe that it could be as a result of a fat deficiency, you know, essential fat deficiency. I know that people that get good, healthy, quality fats in their diet from plant food sources usually have nice, soft skin. And, you know, a lot of people just focus so much on the high sugar stuff, but they don't get any of the good proteins, they don't get any of the good fats because they're scared into believing that they're bad for them because of what people are saying. And I tend to believe there's a little bit of truth to both sides, you know, and that's why I said moderation. I mean, obviously you don't just want to be consuming oil, you want to make sure you're getting a good balanced diet. You know, and that's why I'm not strictly raw either, but that's for another video. So, bottom line is, I recommend extra virgin olive oil and extra virgin coconut oil. Yes, I will be the proponent. I will fight back.